Okay, so this is my GoGo Elite Scooter Sc40e. It's 3 wheels, and I'm going to do an initial review. This is the free cup holder that I think I bought this, Mobility Direct in Florida. There's their phone number. I'm in Magnolia, Texas. We have a dealer here, but I talked to him on the phone, and there's the Pride on the seat. You see, nice quality seat on here, and I just didn't feel like they could serve me as well as the people in Florida. So I'm on the 4th floor of a senior living, and I didn't want them to just drop a box off in the lobby. I didn't think they could get it up here to my apartment, and so I paid the $250 and had it assembled and delivered, which I think for me was the smart move. But you could save some money if you can put it together yourself and have it delivered to you that way. This is really cool. That shows you your charge. This sets your how fast you're gonna go. There's your horn. And I just leave it plugged in. The directions say that it won't overcharge. So I'm gonna, after I show you this, I'm gonna take you on a daily trip that I did, and it didn't even touch the battery. I bought the higher grade batteries, which I think they go down there. And it's got I also bought this basket. I wish I had bought, I probably will go back and order a holder for a cane, because there are times when I get out of the chair that I need to have a cane now, having some balance issues. And I don't think this thing will do wheelies, but it's got little tires on the back, behind the tires, to keep it from turning over backwards. And this thing breaks down into like 5 pieces, but I will never put it in the trunk. I may at some time in the future get a van. I don't know. That would be the best way for me. This is the 3-wheel version, which will save you $300 or $400. And I can tell you, and when you watch the little trip I took, it really is stable for me. I'm about 200, and I range from 200 to 215 pounds, depending on when I've had dialysis and how much fluid gain I have. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you the scooter, because when I put the GoPro on here for my little trip, oh yeah, and they sent me this. This is pretty good for a cell phone right here. Overall, I'm used to riding the scooters in the grocery store and in Target. This thing is way better. It's way more comfortable, and it just runs better. So that's what a GoGo Elite 240 SC1, I think is what it is, looks like. And again, this seat is very comfortable. These armrests flip up. It came with a little basket on the front, is free. This basket on the back is a $50 add-on, and you can see it has a handle on it. Is there I just now noticed this. I don't know what this is. Yeah, more storage right there. I didn't even notice it until just right now. So anyway, let's take a trip. So altogether, this GoGo Elite, with the shipping and everything like that, it cost about $1,600, and I feel like for me it was very well worth it. My kidney disease has progressed to where I've been on dialysis about 5 years, and I'm starting to have some bone degradation, some balance issues, and depending on how much fluid I've taken, it can affect my breathing and ability to walk. And so one of the things that worried me about this was, could I get it on and off the elevator? And you can see here that I pressed the button to get on the elevator. We're on the 4th floor, and I'm fixing to get on the elevator, and I pull in diagonally. I don't have to get out of the chair. I'm able to reach over the front handlebar, and I press 1, and now I'm gonna ride down to the 1st floor. Alders Magnolia, where I live, is bigger than you think, and it has about 100 units on each floor. So getting around to all the different areas of the building, this thing is really good for that. Here I'm backing it out, straight out, so I'm able to get on and off the elevator with no problem. And even though it's 3 wheels, it's very stable, and I have yet to feel like it's going to tip. I think if you sit down on it the way you're supposed to and use it the way you're supposed to, it's pretty stable. The 4-wheel version, I think, is about $300 or $400 more, and I really thought about which one I wanted to get, but I used the scooter in the grocery store and chartered a lot, and they're 3 wheels, and I have no trouble. So I got the 3-wheel and saved some money, helped me pay for that shipping. And another concern I had, could I get in and out of doorways? And you can see here I'm sitting in the thing, and I just push the handle and slowly move forward and ride right on out through the door. And so here I am on my way over to HEB. I'm going to do a little grocery shopping. And haven't even touched the battery at all. And this thing scoots along pretty good. I don't have it set all the way up. It'll go fast enough I don't feel like it's safe for the other people around me, so I dial it up to about halfway because I don't want to inadvertently run into someone and make myself unwelcome. No problem at all getting to the store. So now I'm going to do a little shopping. Here I go. It's really cool because HEB is right across the street from Alders Magnolia, where I live. So I don't have to get my car out as long as I kind of limit. I can bring back probably 4 or 5 bags of groceries. But, of course, I have to stop and get a lotto ticket because that's just how I roll, folks. I get a few lotto tickets. Oh, a couple things here at Alders Magnolia. I'm in a poker group. That's a lot of fun. every other Thursday night we have bingo, and that's a lot of fun. And then every other Thursday night we're not having bingo, we're having a game called Bunko, and that's a lot of fun. The people here at Alders Magnolia are a lot of fun, and so this Elite GoGo helps me get around. It keeps me from sitting in the apartment, which is what I don't want to do. I want to partake in a lot of the activities they offer here. Some days I feel good, like I can walk around, and then some days I don't feel like I have the energy to walk around. So this little scooter, it kind of gives me the freedom to be mobile, and I think that's important. If you're considering one of these scooters and you're having trouble with your mobility, this is something that you probably would really enjoy having. And so let's see what happens here as I go zipping around in the store. The specs on this thing says it goes 5 miles an hour. I'm thinking maybe it goes a little faster than that if you want it to, but again, you kind of need to be mindful of other people in your surroundings. You don't want to accidentally run into somebody. You don't want to make yourself unwelcome. But from what I can tell, nobody seems at all disturbed by me being on this little scooter and running around the store. So we were going like once a week, and we have to bring a wagon down to our garage to bring the groceries back up. And right now it's like we have some 100-degree days here. So what I'm finding is it's easier for me to take this little scooter 2 or 3 times a week and get some of our groceries rather than taking the car and loading it up. This is just making grocery shopping a lot easier. Now, I don't know for any of you guys where you would live. I'm very fortunate that we live this close to the grocery store. But wide load. Anyway, in most situations, I don't even have to get up off the chair to get what I want off the shelf. But it's real easy. Just lift up the armrest and stand up if you need to get something out of a cooler or an upper shelf. And here I am getting some milk. And you can see the turning radius here is really good. Once I get my milk, I'll just turn around and zip on along my merry way. Here we go. This HEB is really a nice grocery store, and the people here are really nice, and there's a lot of elderly people that come into this HEB from Alders, where I live, and in the general Magnolia. Shut up, Ahmed. So I'm just going to finish on up doing my grocery shopping. Oh, I had to get my wife some granola bars. and put those in the front basket. Let's see. Going back along down the aisles. Really is a pleasant shopping experience with this Elite GoGo. I gotta get my cup of soup here, so I grabbed some of those. And you can see the other shoppers here aren't paying me really any, never mind. So here we go. I think at this point I'm pretty close to having the items that I want. And just navigate. And one thing I noticed is people, when they see you in one of these Go-Go's, they tend to want to offer to help you if you need some assistance. Both other shoppers and the people working at HEB. I mean, everybody's kind and polite. And again, I think that has to do with trying to be careful, not zip around too fast, try to be courteous of the other shoppers, and not make anybody feel threatened like you're going to run them over. So I think now I'm heading to checkout. Yeah, I'm heading to checkout. And just pull right in. Start unloading. This cashier lady, I don't think she noticed. If she did notice my GoPro, it didn't bother her. Sometimes people are a little bit sensitive, but she was very kind and polite. Checked me out. So here we go. Oh, HEB has their own credit card now, so we got an HEB credit card, and it pays you back 1.5% on everything, and then anything that you buy that's HEB brand, you get another 5% back. And we have found that with many items, HEB brand is very well acceptable to us. Don't necessarily have to get name brand. So I'm all through shopping here, it looks like. And this lady kind of gave me the stink eye. I don't know why. But here we go. Heading back to Alders Magnolia. Luxury active adult senior living. And so far my wife and I are really enjoying living at Alders. and this HEB being so close by just makes it almost perfect. I'm thinking about starting up a weekly news channel for our Alders Living Experience. I haven't been on YouTube for a while because I had some problems with my fistula, which is the artery in my arm that they stick the needles into. So I had to have my vascular surgeon repair my arm, and he did a reduction of the scar so it can be used. And meanwhile, they put another port back in my chest, which is no fun. It's actually coming out, and there for a couple of weeks I had both surgeries on the same day, the surgery on my arm and the surgery on my chest, and it really wiped me out. So I wasn't making any YouTube videos, but I'm going to try to get back in case some of y'all are wondering what happened to me. Now, one of my other concerns about this GoGo was, could I get through doorways? And so all I do is I slow it way down, and I can reach over the front, open the door, gently reverse the GoGo until I get the door open, and then I go forward and I pull right through the door. So I don't even have to get up to get this thing through a doorway. And that was one of my biggest concerns, was how can I function through doors? But you can do it. And it's different than the scooters you get in the grocery store, because you can reach over the front of this thing real easy and grab a door handle and either push the door open. I can get in and out of our apartment just fine. I've banged the wall a few times, but nothing really major. And here I am going back again to the elevator. See, I'm going to pull up, hit the elevator button, just reaching over the front, pull in diagonal, and I can reach over to the left of me. You see my arm there in the reflection pressing forward. Now I'm just going to ride up. When the elevator gets to the 4th floor, again, I'm just going to reach, I'm going to just, and I have it set real slow so so I can look over my shoulder, make sure I'm not going to run into anybody, and just back out. Then once I get out in the hallway, I dial back up the speed, and I'm running back to down the hallway. And so that's a grocery trip on my GoPro to show you guys how well it works. Hope you enjoyed it. Please consider liking, subscribing. Come back and see more Over the Hill videos. We're really glad to see you guys here today. God bless.